Hello guys, Alberto here with AR Qubits, and thank you for tuning into my channel. I appreciate it. Today will be a 2-for-1 video. I will be showing you how to open your car when the key fob battery or your car battery dies. The second part of the video would be about how to replace the battery and the key fob yourself without having to getting someone else to replace it for you. So thank you again for um, tuning into my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would appreciate it immensely. And without further ado, I'm gonna go back to the car and show you how to do the first part of the video. So we'll be there. Alright guys, so here's your key fob. Not all cars, like I said before, are made the same. Some don't have the key, some just have the key fob. And in that case, you had to just make sure you get a knife, go to the nearby gas station or pharmacy or something, open your key fob, replace the battery and get in your car, or call a relative to bring you the key from home if that relative has an extra key. So you need to think of that, or a spouse or mom or whoever. Or call the locksmith. Luckily, in this car is the Lexus IS250. It comes with a key on it. So you push this key. I'm just getting my secondary alarm going off because I got close to it. I got motion sensors. And make sure you just connect your second alarm before you do this. And push the key over here, push the key up, and pull your key out. Once you do that, this handle has a hole on the bottom. So you stick it in there and pull this cover off. Once you put the cover off, you'll find the key entry for your key. The key you must put the key this way, otherwise it's not gonna go in if you to the left side. And you can push it all the way in. On these cars, this part it's only on the passenger side and driver side. Rear doors don't have that. So as you see now, it's locked. To unlock it, you go towards the right. You hear the sound and doors open. To lock it, you go towards kind of clockwise to the left, up and left, and it gets locked. So that's how you do it. Some cars may have this part over here or over here. So you need to check your manual or Google it and see which one, which is the way you need to do it. To put it back, you just push it back and it locks back in place. This cover has a lip on the top and 2 notches on the bottom. So it's gonna rest in this opening over here so it doesn't fall with the gravity. And then you push it and it clicks. It just did click. So now the cover won't fall off. Again, you may say, well, you don't open it if your key fob dies. Open it with your secondary remote control or alarm remote control. Well, that's if your battery. If you don't have this alarm, you only have the key fob keyless entry that opens and closes. So the battery, if it dies on your key fob and you don't have a secondary alarm, then you're done. Also, your secondary alarm will not work if your main battery of the car dies because you left the lights on, or because you have a short circuit, or it's been 3 years and your battery just dies, because batteries only last 2 to 3 years or maybe 4. So you need to be ready for that. Either do maintenance and check your battery and replace it every 3 years, or make sure you you replace your battery and your key fob, factory keyless entry remote control every 6 months, every year. This one, it's a Viper. It's really good. It's a mile um, reach, and it has it tells me here the battery level, and I recharge it with a micro USB. But it lasts easily a couple months before I had to recharge it. So now that it's charged up, just gonna uh, activate the alarm, and we should be good. So we'll be going inside so I can show you the second part of the video. Okay. Right, we're back inside. For this part of the video, you just need your utility knife, favorite knife, kitchen knife, key fob, and the batteries that that are for your remote control. You can find it on the menu or Google it. Or you can just open the remote control to see the battery and buy them. These batteries are like anywhere between $6 to $10. You can always buy it a pack of 10 in Amazon or online store for $10 too. So might as well just do that. Some remote controls have the CR2032, which is a bigger battery, about an inch wide in diameter. Some have the 2035, which is the same size, but it's a different model. And these key fobs that I have is the CR1632, which is 20% smaller than the other two. And the way you open it is, regardless if you have a key or not, you can still use the knife. This one can be opened this way, and you just pull this one with your finger, thumb this way, and this one this way, and it opens. It's a little harder, but I want to show you the easy way. Remember, it's a sharp knife, so children shouldn't be doing this, and if it's a teenager, he or she should know how to do things. If not, you should do it. So you're gonna follow the edge, the center, and right there, just push it, and the knife goes through. Twist the knife, and it pops. That's the easy way. Remember, you're putting some pressure, so don't skip it, otherwise you're gonna cut your fingers. Like I said, an adult or someone who's skillful can open it, but you can do it. You just saw me. I just put enough pressure, straight, and it was able to open it. The other way is just pry it off like this, or use pliers and get some leverage and pop it that way. Okay. Once you get it off, remember, this is the back part. Always set up things in a way where you're going to be able to put it back together. If you didn't watch a video or look in your manual, you can always reverse engineer, not everything, but many things. Just put it the same way you saw it. You can put a notebook if you want. I do that when I open, replace laptop screens, or replace a memory or a hard drive on a laptop. It has so many screws, so I put a piece of paper and I put the sizes of the screws and where they go, and that way you can put it back together. Okay, that's just an example. You can take pictures too, or you can take a video of yourself, and that way you play the video back if you don't remember how to put it back. So that's how reverse engineer works, which is more complicated with other technologies, of course, but simple things like repairing certain tools, laptops, electronics like this, you can do that. You pull this piece out, the circuitry board. Remember, the rubber piece goes over there. Here you got some integrated circuits, transistors, some resistors. These, where the battery goes, is the lock, unlock, trunk, and panic. So it goes back like this. Okay, don't be twisting everything the other way because it's not gonna fit right and you may break it. Here you use your knife again, pry it off. There's three pieces here, arms that hold the battery. Just choose one part and battery pops. Remember, the positive is always, and I always never seen anything going on the other way. Positive is a flat part that shows lithium cell CR1632 and probably a model number, so you never see the negative part facing up. It's always the positive part, which is the flat part. So you take off this and you get your battery, you push it this way, it breaks this piece, get your battery out. This is, you need to put attention to this. I'll get it close on the video. It has a couple of notches in here, or arms, or lips. Push it through both of them. Once you hit that, then you only have one left. So now that one, all three arms are holding down. This is not sensitive as memory, RAM memory for computers, so you don't have to have a ground table or gloves and ground yourself with the wrist. This is fine. So put it back the same way you had it. Remember, it has to fit just right. So it's on the side there, it's not there. Now it's flat. So fits good. We're gonna test it. Put the cover back on. Squeeze it on one side, the other side. It's now completely sealed. I'm just gonna put my key back on, and this remote has a light right here. So you press the button and the light comes on. Okay, so it's working. And that should be it for your remote. I would suggest replacing this battery once. If you use it too much daily, every 6 months. If you use the car maybe 2 to 3 times a week, then once a year, you'll notice how it started going weaker, the battery, because you cannot unlock and lock the car from 20-30 feet. You had to get really close to the car to open it. Also, you had to take this key fob out of your purse or your pocket and get it close to the start button. That's when you know that day you need to replace the battery. If you wait for the next day to change the battery, it may not work. So that's when you had to use this key. But you'll be able to get in and out, but you won't be able to start the car because this sends a frequency to your start button to start your car. So I would suggest plan ahead. I do preventive maintenance on anything, even myself, checking my thing twice a year, healthy yearly physical, charging your batteries, checking your gutters, also checking for holes, make sure there's no bugs coming into your house, drains, all kinds of things. Being proactive on preventive maintenance for everything, it's very useful. In your car, your tires, your brakes should last 2-3 years. Battery 2-3 years, and for this key fob, I would say no more than a year. Okay. All right. All right, guys. I want to thank you for looking into my channel, for my tips, ideas, thoughts, and repairs and else that I put in there. Good information. You'll be surprised where you can find on my channel. I would say I'm jack of all trades, so I put a little bit of everything. Main reason is just to share good information to others. So if you think this video is interesting and useful, please share it with friends and family. If you haven't subscribed again, please subscribe. That would help me greatly in growing my channel. So I would appreciate you do that, and thank you for your support again. God You have a blessed day and good day, guys. You'll take care. See you.